What's up, good people? Come on in. Welcome to my channel. I am Nuku, the Horned Dakini, coming on to give you guys a reading for Capricorns, or if you are Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. Pull up. This could be a very resourceful reading for you, okay? Newbies, hello. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. You're welcome here, and I'm delighted to have you. OGs and returnees, thank you so much for coming back. Sending love from my heart to yours. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of Capricorn that will soon be here to view this reading. Okay. Now, the star card was turned over in this deck. So Aquarian energy could be relevant for you, or I could be speaking to some Capricorns who are on that Cappy Aquarian cusp. Okay, so just wanted that to be made aware. I'm showing if it comes back out. Okay. We'll see, what's really going on with it. Okay. Any jumpers? No, so we'll lay the first three cards. So I have the King of Pentacles, which is your card, Cappy. So, welcome. Okay, you are in your own reading. Now, the bull is on here, so a lot of people do say that this is Taurus's card, but I'm gonna tell you something. Capricorns work harder than Tauruses. Now, I am a Cap Moon Taurus Sun, so I'm this either way. But when I think of the King of Pentacles, I don't think of Taurus people. Because we ain't finna work hard. But them Capricorns, they are hard workers. And not hard like getting in and really just, they're dedicated. They are consistent no matter what goes on with the Capricorn. They're going to hold on to their job. They can go through so many things on the job and hold on to their thing. Tauruses, we ain't going through nothing on the job. We will start and quit in the same day. So listen, I don't agree with the tarot community that thinks that the King of Pentacles is the card of Taurus. I think that Queen of Pentacles would be more in alignment with Taurus, okay? But now some people think the Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, so I don't know. But I channel my own intuition. I don't really follow and regurgitate what other people do. I have been a reader for going on 15 years now, so I just have my own understanding. My own wisdom has kicked in with the tarot. Anyway, long story short, Capricorn, you are in your reading. First card out is of you and is about you. So number one, this could be about Capricorns and their jobs. This could be about Capricorns and their prosperity, Capricorns and their abundance. You're feeling very, very attained. You are feeling very secure, okay? I think you have gotten to a level on your financial journey where you feel very stable. So you may be getting ready to step out on something. Maybe you've gotten your debts paid down, or you got enough built up where you can start a business, start another venture. You're not going to quit your job, but you have enough money saved up to put toward doing some type of project, okay? Show me more, show me clearly. Something new is on the horizon for you, and I think that you now have enough confidence, enough material force, and enough prosperity, and enough trust within thyself to move forward with this thing. Oh, and let me tell you something. We're currently under a new moon in Capricorn. So now would be the time, if you're into ritual magic, if you're into spells, if you're into mantras, affirmations, and working with the phases of the moon, tonight, okay, and tomorrow would be magnificent times for you to, from a magical standpoint and from a metaphysical standpoint, put something into the atmosphere, okay, to manifest exactly how you want said thing to do, how you want said thing to be, right? So just simple magic, simple things can be done to harness and embrace this new moon in Capricorn energy, okay? And it's not It's not a baby phase. Now, new moons are more representative of new energy, so it's not as strong as a full moon. But new moon can still be used because, especially this particular new moon, because it's not, again, it's not in the baby phase. It's not like a 3, 4, 5 degree. I think it's like 18, 19, 20 degrees. So it's a very mature but new moon energy. So it can be used. This energy, this moon phase will be good for somebody who's already been journaling and writing your mission statements, and you've already began the planning process of whatever this new thing is that you want to do. You've already been thinking about it, tossing it around, doing little things, preparing. I don't even know what's the word, but preparing. I don't think that this new moon that we're currently under is for somebody who got a brand new idea today, right? I think you need to focus in on that energy a little more and maybe use the new moon in Aquarius for that, and then use that full moon in Leo for that to kind of give you some confidence and give you some enthusiasm about it. You can always use any new moon. This is just my suggestions, my tips as a spiritualist. Okay, you can use this energy. Just know that today's energy, this particular new moon, because of the degree that it is in, it's not a startup. This is not startup energy. This is you've already put a few things in place, in order, in alignment for said thing. Okay, but you can use it either way, nevertheless. Okay, I'm very detailed and I'm very methodical, so I think things down to a very detail oriented way. I hope that was helpful for you. All right, show me more, show me clearly. Either way, I know the Capricorns got something up their sleeve. The High Priestess, yeah, because I think you've tapped into a power. You have an understanding. You know how to do some stuff. You have some wisdom and some intuition that is kicked in, that is helping you unfold whatever this thing is that you are now doing. I think you've tapped, I told you that you're feeling very in alignment with number one, your money is right. Point blank, period. Your money's right. But you feel there's a level of, like, I think you manifested something, or you spoke something and you saw it and you now realize the power of your word. Okay, so I think that you have tapped into a higher knowing, a higher knowledge, spiritual, metaphysical, magical. Maybe not doing something with your hands type physical, magical, but just understanding the power of the mind, because so a man, woman thinketh, so it is. I say that all the time, and I didn't coin that. I think that's a part of, somebody said it. I didn't say it, but I adopted it when I heard it years ago, because it's the truth. We create our own reality. So I think I'm talking to a Capricorn who knows that you are, let me tell you something. If you bake a cake and it come out of the oven splendid, you the god of that cake. You made that cake. So no different than when you create some greatness in your life. You put the hard work in and did that. Nobody outside of you did that. So I think you understand your godliness, right? Scorpios could have something to do with this. I don't know if they played with you or played against you or playing for you, but a Scorpio type energy could have helped or hindered. Place that energy where it belongs. Just place it where it belongs, because this Scorpio, or you could be a Capricorn sun with a Scorpio moon, okay? But Scorpio energy is just here, and I believe that, I feel like that they helped you. It doesn't feel like they are op energy. It doesn't feel like they came in as an adversary. However, I never take anything 100% off the table, I always leave a little bit open just in case, this energy fits in another area for you. But I feel like that this Scorpio energy is either a part of you, or it's someone that is on your path and they have been there to assist you. Some of y'all could have a sugar mama, sugar daddy who've been giving you money. Okay, so maybe that's why your money is also stacking up. You work hard, but you also got some Captain Save hoes on your team. So that could be some of y'all's, or your husband and wife. Or, your girlfriend, boyfriend could be a Scorpio. I don't know. Place the energy where it go. I just know that a Scorpio is in your world. Absolutely. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody that's got some Scorpio energy. I don't care if it's your boss. You might not even know This could be somebody in behind the scenes that's just, they have taken a liking to you, so maybe they give you a little extra hours, a little extra money, little bonuses and stuff. You might not even know that, Scorpio. So this could be somebody that you know for a fact that they help you because they're your friend, they're your lover, they're somebody in your immediate circle that you are aware of, or they could be moving in the shadows assisting you. Okay? Either way, you got somebody that is helping your wheel of fortune roll. This is how we roll. You know what it is. Some of y'all might be opening businesses with a Scorpio. And I believe that they are an October Scorpio. I don't think that they are a November Scorpio. This feels like a true to life Scorpio. One of them Halloween babies. Okay? One of them real true to life Scorpios. Okay? So place the energy where it belongs. Look, if you got a boss that's been helping you, or you got somebody on your job that's been being real nice to you, or you just got somebody in your circle they wouldn't, not in your circle, but you don't talk to them, they're not your friend, but you know, for some reason you get a good vibe from them, just find out what they sign is. They could be a Scorpio, and they could be the reason that you are elevating and evolving financially now. Okay? Because sometimes we have silent supporters. Sometimes we have silent supporters. I'm a lot of people's silent supporters, and I don't say a word. I just know that if it's people who I know, they got a good heart, and for some reason I just connect to them. There's a soul tie because I feel like there's a kindred. They are a kindred spirit, and they've been nothing but kind and helpful to me. Then when I do my money magic, I call their names. I call money to them. I manifest on their behalf. I intercede and say great things over their name, over their lives. And when I see them post things, if I'm following them on social media, or if I happen to be around and I'm able to see that they're winning and they're manifesting, I guess I smile. Because I'm a very powerful woman. If I speak on your behalf, those things are going to come into fruition. Just like if you, well, never mind. Don't cross me. Because it works both ways. But anyway, yeah, I could be talking to somebody who you got somebody in your life that is very powerful. And they have been assisting you financially. We have the Queen of Cups. So they could be a lover. They could be a mother. They could be an aunt. They could be a very powerful woman. The Queen of Cups is representative of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So when these type of people come into your life, Capricorn, they bring a flow. They bring a currency. They bring a depth. And a lot of times y'all won't know it until they make it apparent. And then that's when that bond is bonded, right? Now, if for some odd reason there's a Scorpio in your life, Capricorn, and they doing the exact opposite, you probably hurt them. Because they're vengeful. You heard a Scorpio, they're vengeful. They're going to get their lick back. And a lot of times it's going to be behind the scenes in ways and in areas that you're not going to be aware of until you are aware of it, right? So if there's a Scorpio in your life and the exact opposite is happening for you, they coming for you, I'm not blaming you, but I am saying stop and do some type of little self-check, do some reflection and see what it is that you may have done. Now, I'm not, listen, because you could have just rejected them, okay? You could have just rejected them and they on some silly shit. That could be a low vibrational Scorpio, but I'm not picking up on a low vibrational Scorpio, so I don't even want to keep focusing on low vibrational Scorpios. I think I'm talking about a high vibrational Scorpio in your life, and you know who they are, or you are around them and they are your silent supporter. For some of y'all, like I said, it could be a mom. Your mom could be a Scorpio. Your aunt, your grandmother, or just a feminine energy is a Scorpio. And they've been very helpful, very forthcoming, very resourceful, very attentive when it comes to helping you do something and helping you gain. They may have even given you the recipe for the streets. Like they put you up on game. They helped you bake that cake. They gave you the ingredients word for word on how to build wealth, how to fill in the blank, okay? The Lovers, Ashe. Ashe. Now, this isn't about, well, I can't say that. I was going to say this isn't about a relationship, but it could be. So some of y'all, your mate, your lover is a Scorpio. And they could be Scorpio moon, Scorpio sun, Scorpio Venus. Okay, I'm hungry, my stomach growling. Or for some of you, your moon, you may be a Capricorn moon and a Scorpio sun, or Scorpio moon with a Cappy sun. So place the energy where it belongs. I believe that some of you, this is you merging with you. This is your light self and your dark self merging. This is your angelic self and your devilish self merging. It's the light and the dark. It's the merging of the two, and then it emerging and helping you, right? Okay, so for some of you, this is you plus you, your light self, your dark self. For some of you, this is you and your partner. So for some of you, this is you and somebody around you merging with you energetically, vibrationally, because they want to see you win, and they've been helping you, right? They've been helping you. They've been putting things in the atmosphere to assist you winning, okay? Show me more and show me clearly. Capricorn, if you are resonating with this reading, thank you for being here. And like and subscribe if you're interested in getting a reading further for your own personal, your own personal life and personal path. Go over into that description. How to contact me is in that area. The Page of Pentacles. You've gotten a new opportunity. You've gotten, earlier when I said that, and this ain't about Scorpio. This could be anybody that gave you this, but I think somebody gave you the keys to something. And you took the advice. You did exactly what they told you to do, and now you have access. Access has been granted because you've been given some type of advice that worked. You've been given like a map to, somebody gave you the exact directions to wealth, the exact directions on how to get that promotion on the job, the exact directions. Like if you're looking for a new job, you may have talked to someone who told you exactly what to say during the interview. Somebody may have fixed up your resume so it could say exactly what needs to be said. So it would, when you did your copy paste, it would, it's a word that they're doing now where it picks up on certain words, triggered, like algorithm words. So anyway, your resume fit perfectly with what the new job was looking for. So it's some type of that has been placed on your path. So everything that you've been doing, Capricorn, has been very it's been specific. I'm seeing the word specific. Like you've been following detailed instructions, detailed directions that put you in this position right here. Okay? Show me more and show me clearly. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about your money. This is about your attainment. Not only attainment with money, but attainment with a peace of mind. Now, I'm getting a sidebar warning for somebody. If this is not your truth, if you're not feeling this level of attainment, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about attainment, mental health attainment, like being in a high vibrational mindset, understanding your ability to manifest, emotional attainment, feeling fulfilled within thyself, not needing anything outside of you to come in and bring you emotional fulfillment. This is a level of prosperity, not greed, but your portion has been given to you and you worked hard for it. You called it in, right? If you're not feeling that, I can guarantee you are around or are with the enemy. You're sleeping with the enemy. Period. You're in environments and atmospheres that are not conducive to you attaining. You're in atmospheres and environments and are around people that are vamping off of you. They're draining you. Some of you, your finances may be consistent, but every time you turn around, something's happening. You got to pay for this. You got that. And so it's seeping away. But that's because, again, you are around people, places, and things that are vamping off of you. Many of you got somebody with you that's using you. I don't want to focus too much on that. If you have this type of energy around you, this is your truth. You need to book a reading. I can assist you with that. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you exactly what to do. I can tell you why you're in it. I can tell you probably who it is, okay? All of that good stuff. But this reading is so positive that I just don't want to focus on the negative at all. Many of you got so many different wonderful things going on. You can just pluck a tree. You don't have just one good thing going on. You have several good things, and don't always denote good thing with money. Good things is optimal health. Good things is being beautiful, being very handsome, being very attractive. You're magnetic, so whatever you want, you get it. Whatever you touch, it turns to gold. That's that type of good thing, okay? I don't feel like this is pertaining to just a relationship, even though the Lover's card is here. I think your mental agility is strong. Like, you got some stuff going on with you. You on some God type shit. You on some God type shit, Capricorn. And if you are not, it ain't because you don't have it available to you. It's because you are around people, places, and things, atmospheres and environments that are blocking you from seeing that. They are feeding off of you and stealing your material force, stealing your creative force, stealing your mental force, and stealing your emotional force. The Hierophant, okay? Tap in, sis. Tap in, bruh. For those of you who are not resonating with this because you down and out, because you got them vampires around you, tap in. Get a reading. Get help. Okay? If getting readings, if you're here, then I'm sure you get readings. If you've never had a reading, get one. If you're here because you're just being nosy, subscribe and get understanding, get understanding, okay? Get what you need, okay? Because that's what the Hierophant card is about. It's about getting under teachers. It's about getting under gurus. It's about getting in alignment with people that have what you need so you can be fed the proper food. Because if you are not feeling what I'm saying, you're being vamped on by people who know that you don't know nothing, okay? Now, for the rest of you, you're already in this energy. You've already gotten the keys to the city. Okay, you already got onto somebody that could give you understanding, that could give you wealth, that could give you the ingredients to bake that cake. Okay, so kudos to you for following your intuition. Kudos to you for listening to that gut instinct that you had to stop doing something and start doing this. Okay, kudos to you. And this is Taurus's card, so you may have a Taurus in your life. I could be the Taurus in your life. Again, I'm a Taurus sun and a Cappy moon. So this whole reading is indicative of it's almost like this reading embodies me. But it's not about me. It's about you. It's for me too, but it's for you. It's about you. But you could be a Hierophant. You could be a Taurus sun with a Cappy moon too, or you could be a Taurus moon. Your Venus could be in Taurus, okay? So it's a lot of ways that this could play out where Taurus is in your immediate world, your immediate environment as a person, or you just could have some very consistent, heavy hitting Taurus placements, okay? Which allowed you those Taurus placements is what energetically and vibrationally, from a frequency standpoint, y'all, if y'all hear my stomach growling, I am hungry. I'm getting ready to stop this reading after this. Not stop it, but after this, I'm going to need some food. But it is your Hierophant energy within that made you go seek higher assistance. And when you went and got that higher assistance, you started to see this energy. You started to see consistency in your gains, okay? You started attaining. Show me more and show me clearly. If there's any more. There's any more message, show it to me. I'm going to shuffle one more time. If no more cards jump out, that's going to let me know that I have said what needed to be said to who it needed to be said to. Okay. There's any. Oh, there we go. Didn't I say it? Empress. I said this because let me tell you something about that Empress. She's the embodiment of every woman in the tarot. Okay, she's a masterful goddess. She's a magnetic goddess. She's a radiant goddess. She is a opulent goddess. You're very healthy. I'm talking to a woman who is healthy. Not perfect. We always got something going on, right? So I ain't talking about perfect, nothing wrong. There's no such thing as perfection in this realm, but there is such thing as balance, harmony. That's what I mean when I say perfect. Okay, you are in harmony with your wealth. You are in harmony with your health, your wealth, your mental health, your emotional health. Okay, your physical health, your spiritual health. She is. Listen now, and she's pregnant, so I could be speaking to some of you who are with child. If so, congratulations. But more than anything, this just means that you are birthing a version of you that is very Empress-like. I'm talking to someone who understands who they are, what they are. This is not gender specific. If you are a man and you are here, then this is the Emperor energy for you. You're understanding the buoyancy and the power of your own words, the buoyancy and the power of your own actions. Many of you have spoke greatness into your life because you tapped into something, or you talked to someone who gave you some knowledge, who gave you some wisdom. They gave you enlightenment, and you put it to use. Okay. Also, with this Empress card, there is a joining. There's a conjunction of your, for a female, for a woman, it would be the conjoining of your, for those of you who have had issues accepting your childhood. Let's just say you had a traumatic childhood, or you had a traumatic young adulthood. There's been some healing and some acceptance there. So you're able to join forces with your whole self. Your whole entire self is whole. That's why I said earlier with this Lover's card that for many of you is you and you. It's the conjoining of your light self and your dark self. And I'm so glad that the Empress card came out, because I can see where this is in representation of the maiden, your younger self, the mother, your current self, and the crone, your older self. All of that has come together to create who you are right now. I'm talking to a pretty seasoned Capricorn, okay? Pretty seasoned Capricorn. And you understand your power. Understand your power. The Sun card. Power. You understand your divine feminine, you understand your divine masculine, and you work from both areas to create the life you want. Listen, I don't have to go another further. The Sun card is a representation that I am talking to Capricorns, okay? Because the Sun is still currently in your sign. So Capricorns, this was for you. This was your message. Another thing with this Sun card too, let it be known, when the Sun is on you, it also requires you to acknowledge your shadow. So one more time, light you, dark you, sun you, shadow you. If I'm talking to someone who is battling with dealing with their shadow self, so you are just a facade of yourself when you're out in the world, that's probably those of you who are not really feeling prosperous and abundant right now. Okay, so earlier when I said, reach out to me, I can help you with that, because it's probably something within that you're not acknowledging, accepting, or showing attention to. Okay. There's so much more I want to say, but I don't want this reading to be long. I've said what I needed to say to those of you who are resonating. There's a lot more to say for those of you who are not resonating, but you need a personal reading, because what I have to say actually would be contingent upon, your personal story. It would be a general message, because from a general message standpoint, for any Capricorn that is not resonating with what I'm saying, Again, you are around people, places, things, and environments. This is not mental for you. You are just physically around people who are eating off of you, using you. You gain and gain and gain and gain and gain and getting, and they're eating. So you can't see your gains and your wins because every time you get it, they eat it. Okay? Vibrationally, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, you name it. Because when entities eat, it depending on what vessel they decided to get in. Some of y'all are being ate sexually with your mates because you're not even supposed to be with that person. So every time they see you doing well, every time they see you excited, every time they see you gaining, here they come want to have sex. You think it's just, oh, they horny, they love me, we want to connect. And no, they taking you. Every time they lay you down, they come back up with your energy, and you laying there stressed and not stressed, but lifeless. And you thinking, oh, she just knocked me out. They just put it on me. Now, they put it on you. A spell. They just took your energy. I'm going to pull you guys a few crystals. All right, for those of you who work with crystals, this may be relevant. You may be able to work with these crystals to horn in and harness this attainment energy that you're under, this energy of gains, this energy of alignment, and this energy of harmony, okay? If you're not a crystal worker and you want to learn more about crystals, go over to the description and book a session with me, okay? I can give you your own personal crystal course. Or if you just have questions about how to use certain crystals that you have because you got crystals but you don't know how to apply them. Either way, just set up a session with me and I can most definitely assist you in that area, okay? So lapis lazuli, awesome, awesome, awesome for you, Capricorn, because lapis lazuli is a crystal that helps you walk and speak your truth. You're going to be in alignment, okay? Because if you're out here, you walk in one way, but you talk in another, you ain't in your truth. So this helps you walk it and talk it. Walk it like you talk it. Walk it like you talk it. Migos. This helps you walk it and talk it, and it also taps you into a very royal, godly, divine version of yourself. This is the stone that the queens and the goddesses used in Egypt. They used to get it put in their teeth, right? So this is a stone that let people know who you are. It's the stone that you want to work with if you are coming from, and the spirit is telling me to say that if you're coming from shit to shine and you want everybody to know the shine, you fuck what you used to do, focus on who I am now. This is a really good stone to work with. It's also a good stone to help you call in higher energies, higher goddess-like energies, right? If you're trying to work with mother goddesses or goddesses that help protect you, but also nurture you, like your Yemiya, like your Hathors, like your Ma'ats, your who else? Not Oshun. Not Oshun. I know a lot of people first deity, first Orisha they want to run to is Oshun. This is not for Oshun, okay? But this is not now I do work with Oshun. I like Oshun, so this is not me going against her. I just know a lot of people want to use Oshun for everything. And she has her traits and stuff that you use her for. You can't use every deity, every Orisha, every goddess for the same thing. You kind of need to have an understanding of what each one is for. But anyway, very mother goddess energy, okay? So this could be very helpful to you for those of you who are trying to walk in that very mature energy. This is a stone that calls in whatever just that protection of a very supportive, loving, motherly energy. Whether you need that or whether that is you, this is a good stone to work with if that's what you're calling in as well. I'm going to pull you one more and then I will end this reading. Also, if you are a Taurus, if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, that's also a good stone to work with too, because it is the stone it is one of the stone for Taurus. This is not the stone, but it is one of the stones for a Taurus type person. So work with it if you have Taurus energy in your chart. Pink granite. I don't know specifically about this stone, but it is in the same family as Unakite, and I do work with Unakite. Unakite is a greenish, pinkish stone. This is also in the same family with Jasper Dalmatian, I believe. But these are stones that kind of help you remain jovial and youthful with the self. It helps you. It's a refinement stone. So anytime you need to, you're doing self work, you're doing self love, self therapy, self reflection, introspective work, and you're in a refinement mode. You're in a smoothing out your rough spots. This is stones like this are good to work with. Again, I don't have this particular stone, but I do have stones that are in the same family, and I just believe that they can all be used. They're all what's the word, interchangeable. They're all interchangeable. Just working with stones where, especially if you're mastered, this is a stone of mastery too. So if you are mastered in a certain area within thyself, this is a good stone to work with. If you need assistance from a vibrational frequency standpoint, that's a good crystal to work with, good stone. But again, if you can't get this one, Unakite, Rhodonite, what's another good one? That's the Jasper Dalmatian, and I believe that's it, because I see in this, it looks like there could be some quartz crystal in that as well. But anyway, do your own research. Again, this is called pink granite. I was speaking about Unakite. Unakite, Rhodonite. Those are two additional stones that you could work with too. Okay, so I'm done. I believe that I have given you enough information. Also amethyst too. Let me go ahead and throw an honorable mention with amethyst. I believe that amethyst could be very helpful for you, Capricorn, especially because you're leveling up to a very godly level, and you do want to protect that as you are embodying it and embracing it, and new things are going to be emerging. You want to protect that, because we know that new levels bring new devils, and amethyst is a good stone that protects your biosphere. It protects your electromagnetic field. Okay, so get you some amethyst. If you can't get lapis lazuli, or you can't get the ones that I mentioned, you can always find amethyst. Get you some amethyst and protect this new God body that you have worked hard on. Okay, Ashe, thank you for being here. Bye bye.